gamers, simmers, and pilots. The Killer Gamer is back. We are going to be doing leg number 2 of the VATRUS event. And we're going to go ahead and jump into the aircraft here. Get our ATIS information and we'll get going. So ATIS is 126.20. I'm going to switch this over here.
.4 QFE 762 millimeters or 1016 QNH 1018 or 763 millimeters. No significant change. Acknowledge information, Juliet. Lucidus information, Juliet. 1030. Expect ILS visual approach runway 19. Departure runway 19. Transition level 60. Wind 200 degrees 3 MPS. Visibility greater than 10 kilometers. Cloud overcast 80 M. Mountains obscured. Temperature 5. 2.4 QFE 762 millimeters or 1016 QNH 1018 or 763 millimeters. No significant change. Acknowledge information, Juliet. Lucid.
Okay. So let's go ahead and tune. Well, we'll get tower tuned in, but we still got to get our flight plan and everything ready. Well, actually, I can get that filed right now. Okay, the flight plan is filed. We know we're going to be using runway 19. And departures, it's probably going to be Keenum 3 Bravo, Keenum 3 Victor. Probably one of those two. But we need to go ahead and get all of this into our flight computer.
Аврора 2304.
Аврора 2304.
Аврора 2304. За бортом Airbus 319 вашей же авиакомпании. Будет следовать слева направо. Пропустите борт, следуйте за ним на предварительный ПП-19.
Предварительный 19 разрешено за бортом 319 Аврора. Аврора 2304.
Россия 7126, ветер у земли 190 градусов, 3 метра в секунду, ВП-19, Абдельтон, взлет разрешает, всего доброго.
Взлет разрешаю, Россия 7126, спасибо, всего доброго, до свидания, и терпения вам.
Спасибо. Сибирь 2056, Южно-Сахалинск, вышка. Аэрофлот 7120, Южно-Сахалинск, вышка.
На приеме Аэрофлот 7120.
Аэрофлот 7120 готовы к рулению?
Пока нет, запускаемся.
Понял. Сибирь 257, Южно-Сахалинск, вышка.
Ответил.
Сибирь 257 готовы к предварительному?
Сибирь 257, да, готова.
Сибирь 257, подскажите носом сейчас в данный момент куда?
По носу на север.
Понял, ожидайте.
Аэрофлот 7185, выталкивание, запуск произвели. Ожидаем разрешения на руление предварительно 19.
Аэрофлот 7185, предварительно разрешаю ПП-19 по Гольф, Фокстрот, Дельта.
Разрешили руление предварительно по Гольф Фокстрот, Дельта, Аэрофлот 7185.
Аврора 2304, скок Чарли.
Аврора 2304, скок Чарли.
Сибирь 257, а подскажите, вы сейчас на РД Гольф находитесь?
Сибирь 257, 2 секунды.
Аэрофлот 7120 готовы занять предварительный.
There's a lot of waypoints to put in here.
Аэрофлот 7120, предварительно разрешаю ПП-19 за бортом Boeing 738 вашей же авиакомпании, слева направо сейчас мимо вас проезжает и за ним.
Занимаем предварительный ВПП-19 за бортом Boeing 738 нашей же авиакомпании Аэрофлот 7120.
Jeez, I hope it's that
Сибирь
one.
257, если я правильно понял, то стою прямо за стоянкой номер 8.
Сибирь 257, спасибо за информацию. У меня тоже вы стоите за стоянкой номер 8, что не может не радовать. Предварительно разрешаю вам ВПП номер 19 через стоянку 8 и пока остановитесь перед Гольф.
Предварительно 19 разрешили, через 8 стоянку перед Гольф ожидаем. Сибирь 257.
Мотостарт, Аэрофлот 1742 на посадочной. Мы предупреждаем, почему-то на вашей частоте вещает Ил, вас практически не слышно.
Аэрофлот 1742. Это у вас ActiveSky вещает, это не мы вещаем, так что просто для информации. Южно-Сахалинск, вышка, здравствуйте. Ветер у земли 190 градусов, 3 метра в секунду, ПП-19 посадку разрешаю.
Okay.
Посадку разрешили, Аэрофлот 1742, сейчас выключим ActiveSky.
Flight plan is in.
Аврора 175, стою на Фокстрот, предо мной А320. Скажите, вы разрешали ему руление на предварительный или не обгонять его?
Аэрофлот 7185, подтверждаю, за ним будете следовать.
Аэрофлот 7185 не выходил в эфир, но меня тоже интересует. У меня из-за разности сценариев все борта справа и за кем я стою. 2304 передо мной.
All right, let's see here. Want to find out exactly where we are on this chart.
Good evening, China Eastern 402 on Beatty
Okay, here we are.
On final runway 19 with you.
China Eastern 402, Yuzhno-Sakhalinsk Tower, good day. Continue approach runway 19, you are number 2.
Continue approach runway 19, I'm number 2, China Eastern 402.
So probably 1 Alpha is the stand I think we're at. Or 1, we'll just say 1.
Пожалуйста, ускорьте освобождение, за вами борт 7700.
После посадки направо либо на Альфа ускорим освобождение, Аэрофлот 1742.
Аврора 175, передо мной борт CP-76 32. Скажите, разрешали вы ему на предварительное руление или мне обгонять, он на стоянке стоит?
Сибирь 175, через вас, насколько я вижу, только что проехал борт, вот за ним следуйте. А по поводу Сибири, значит, он стоит, если на стоянке, то это из-за разности сценариев, потому что он у меня стоит левее стоянки, например, но ему ничего не разрешали, поэтому объезжайте.
Принято, Аврора 75.
Аврора 2304, будьте добры, сквок Чарли установите.
Сквок Чарли, Аврора 2304.
Сибирь 257, продолжайте вправо по Гольф Фокстрот за Боингом 738 Аэрофлота.
Сибирь 257, продолжаем по Гольф Фокстрот за Боингом 738.
Аэрофлот 7120, будьте добры, сквок Чарли.
Сквок Чарли. Сквок Чарли, Аэрофлот 7120.
Tower Rossiya 1990 has information Juliet. Looking for a IFR clearance to Uniform Hotel Whiskey Whiskey.
Россия Россия 1990, Yuzhno-Sakhalinsk Tower. Hello again. In Yuzhno-Sakhalinsk, no IFR clearance required. Report when ready for startup.
Roger, we'll report when ready for startup.
TerraFlora 4536, requesting clearance to support information layer.
Last station, say again your call sign.
Aurora 4536.
Aurora 4536, Yuzhno-Sakhalinsk Tower. Hello. No IFR clearance is required in Yuzhno-Sakhalinsk Airport. Report when ready for startup.
Some report, Aurora 4536.
Tower Rossiya 1990 is ready for startup.
Rossiya 1990, startup on St. Petersburg.
Say again the squawk code?
4346.
4346 for Rossiya 1990.
Tower China Eastern further to confirm I can land, clear to land runway 19er.
China Eastern 40 to clear to land runway 19, surface wind 19, 0 degrees 3 meters per second.
Clear to land runway 19er, China Eastern further to, thank you.
РБЧ 115 ждать. Аэрофлот 1742, добро пожаловать в Южно-Сахалинск. Стояночка для вас будет стояночка номер 1 по поправочка по Гольф Фокстрот.
Стоянка 1 по Гольф Фокстрот.
Alright.
Подскажите, пожалуйста, команду для X-пилота, которая...
Turning on anti-ice. All that good stuff. Hopefully that'll turn on or do something over here.
Уточню, а у вас нету кнопочки Squawk Charlie какой-нибудь?
Gotta love the default, what is that, World Travel or Pacifica Airways, is that what that is? One of the default airlines.
Еще раз, позывной?
Сибирь 6222, по-английски раньше вызывали, но так за напряженной обстановки на русский перешел.
Сибирь 6222. У меня нет такого борта, я вижу только Сиерра 76222. У вас, скорее всего, позывной неправильно указан. Для вашей информации, если вы хотите называться позывным авиакомпанией «Сибирь», то впереди три буковки «Сьерра Браво Индия». То бишь нужно указывать ИКАО позывной, у вас указан ИАТА позывной.
Да, спасибо, извините, это ошибка была. Сейчас переподключимся.
Понял.
Аврора 175 на предварительном.
Разрешите занять предварительного подъезда. Ожидайте по предварительному борт аварийный на прямой.
Ожидаем. Аврора 175.
Rossiya 1990 is ready for taxi. Rossiya 1990 is ready for taxi.
Rossiya 1990, taxi to holding point runway 19 via Foxtrot.
Via Foxtrot. 19er left. Taxi at holding point 19er via Foxtrot.
Сибирь 6222 сменили позывной. Что по поводу запуска?
I'm just gonna follow these folks.
Сибирь 6222, вот теперь наблюдаю. План, пожалуйста, подайте.
Yeah, we're just gonna follow these guys.
Запуск на стоянке разрешает, Squawk 4347.
Запуск разрешили 4347, Сибирь 6222.
S7. Yes, I've seen that. The S7 airline. I was thinking about finding a livery for my 747.
Dialog is 7203
stand number 6, information Juliet, request IFR to
I
Vladivostok.
wonder who the guy is up here in front.
7203, Yuzhno-Sakhalinsk. Hello, no IFR clearance is required in Yuzhno-Sakhalinsk Airport. Report when ready for engine start.
We are ready for engine start now, Danube 7203.
Danube 7203, startup on stand approved, squawk 4350.
Startup on stand approved, squawk 4350, Danube 7203.
Chinese 7402, welcome to Yuzhno-Sakhalinsk Airport, and stand on
one-liner.
Сибирь 6222, извините, подтверди сколько 43-33.
Сибирь 6222, сквок 43-47.
43-47.
Pacifica Airlines.
Airbridge Cargo 115. Я понимаю, что вам очень не терпится вытолкаться, но вы стоите на 18-й стоянке. Мимо вас приезжают все прилетающие борты в мой аэропорт. Пожалуйста, проявите немножечко терпения.
Airbridge Cargo 115, понял.
Плюсом у меня уже 6 бортов на предварительном. Вон 7-й едет. Я ничем помочь пока не могу.
Tower Channel 402 is vacated runway 19, now is at Gulf.
Chinese 402, take any stand on your right.
Taking stand on my right, Chinese 402.
Южно-Сахалинск, так, добрый вечер, Wings 9056, информация от Джулиет, стоянка 3, носом на юг, разрешите запуск.
This plane looks awfully close to this other one.
Вышка, здравствуйте, сквок 4351, запуск на стоянке разрешаю.
4351, запуск разрешили, Red Wings 9056.
Аэрофлот 7120, подскажите, пожалуйста, условия выхода, пока на предварительном стоим.
Приводам, АПП-19. На рубеже.
Последний вызывающий, который на рубеже, еще раз.
Владивосток 4602, на рубеже, заход привода, полоса 19.
Владивосток 4602, в Южно-Сахалинск, вышка, здравствуйте. Продолжайте заход в АП-19, вы номер 2, ветер у земли 190 градусов, 3 метра.
Look at this.
Номер 2, Владивосток 4602.
Южно-Сахалинск, вышка, добрый вечер, Аэрофлот 7048, захват АЛС ВП-19.
Аэрофлот 7048, Южно-Сахалинск, вышка, здравствуйте. В АП-19 посадку разрешаю, ветер у земли 190 градусов, 3 метра в секунду.
ВП-19 посадку разрешили Аэрофлот 7048.
Аврора 175, готовы записать условия на вылет?
Аврора 175 готов, но я уже записал их.
Уже записывали?
Аврора 175, Аэрофлот 7120, направо, условия на выход. И для информации передо мной коллега из Аэрофлота 738.
Связь Южно-Сахалинск, круг 126. Если вы будете говорить одновременно, я не услышу никого. Россия, поправочка, Аврора 175, еще раз подтвердите, после взлета с кругом я услышал, то есть записали условия.
Так точно, Аврора 175.
Спасибо. Кто вызывал по поводу кого-то там? Еще раз.
Аэрофлот 7120, пока на предварительном стоим, запрашивали условия для выхода. И для вашей информации, коллега из Аэрофлота впереди идущий на 738, он, по-видимому, отключился. Я сейчас за Авророй на предварительном стою.
Да, наблюдаю, спасибо. Если подключится, то посмотрим. Аэрофлот подключился. В работе ПП-19, схема выхода Кином 3 Браво. После взлета первоначально набирайте вы 100-1200 метров и работаете Южно-Сахалинск, круг 120,6.
В работе ВПП-19, схема Кином 3 Браво. Первоначально набираем 1200 метров и после взлета с кругом 120,6, Аэрофлот 7120.
Аэрофлот 7120, записано верно. Аэрофлот 7185, готовы записать условия на вылет?
Tower Aurora 4536, ready for engine start.
Aurora 4536, start up at
approved and 4345 on the box. Or 4536.
Аэрофлот 7185,
ready for taxi.
Аэрофлот 7185 на связи.
Аэрофлот 7185, готовы записать условия на вылет?
Да, готовы.
Аэрофлот 7185, в работе ВП-19, схема выхода Кеном 3 Браво. После взлета первоначально набирайте высоту 1200 метров и работайте Южно-Сахалинск, круг 120,6.
Первоначально 1200, Кином 3 Браво, схема выхода и с подходом 120,6.
There goes one fella.
После взлета. Аэрофлот 7185.
Or is he landing?
7185 с кругом.
I think he's landing.
Кругом, да, извините. Аэрофлот 7185.
Аэрофлот 7185 записано верно. Сибирь. Игнорируйте последнее сообщение, disregard. Владимир 4602, у земли ветер 160 градусов 2 метра в секунду, ВП 19 посадка крыша.
19-я посадка разрешили Владивосток 4602.
Аэрофлот 748, добро пожаловать в Южно-Сахалинск. Стоянка для вас номер 5 по Гольф.
По Гольф, стоянка номер 5, Аэрофлот 748.
Реблинг 9056, разрешить предварительный стоянка 3.
Редвинг 9056, предварительный разрешаю ПП-19 по Фокстрот Дельта.
Предварительно ПП-19 разрешили по Фокстрот Дельта. Для информации нам нужен будет бэктрек Редвинг 9056.
Спасибо.
Dalubis 7203 ready for taxi.
Danubis 7203, standby.
Аэрофлот 1742 на стоянке стояночной.
Аэрофлот 1742, добро пожаловать в Южно-Сахалинск. Спасибо за полет, до свидания. Сибирь 257, готовы записать условия на вылет?
Готовы.
Сибирь 257, в работе ВП-19, схема выхода Кеном 3 Браво. Первоначально набирайте высоту 1200 метров, в работе Южно-Сахалинск, круг 120,6.
Сибирь 257, в работе 19, Кином 3 Браво, первоначально борт 1200 метров, после взлета 126.
Сибирь 257, ошибка, после взлета 120,6.
120,6, прошу прощения, Сибирь 257.
Сибирь 257, записано верно. Аврора 2304, готовы записать условия на вылет? Аврора 2304.
Аврора 2304 готов.
Аврора 2304, в работе ВП-19, схема выхода Кином 3 Браво. После взлета первоначально набирайте высоту 1200 метров и работайте Южно-Сахалинск, круг 120,6.
Принято в работе 19-я полоса, схема выхода Кином 3 Браво, первоначальная 1200, после взлета работаем с подходом 120,6. Аврора 24.
Hey there, Paul.
2304, подтвердите, первоначально до 1200 метров и после взлета круг 120,6.
1200 метров первоначальный, круг 120,6, Аврора 2304.
Аврора 2304, записано верно.
This gives me a chance to set up some camera angles and stuff.
Подтвердите, Дельта готовы?
Аврора 175 готово.
Аврора 175, занимайте исполнительное, ожидайте ВП-19 от Дельта.
Занимаем исполнителя, ожидаем 19. Аврора 175.
Россия 1990, are you ready to copy departure information?
Ready to copy.
Россия 1990, runway 19 in use, Кином 3 Bravo departure, one airborne initially climbs to height 1200 meters and contact Yuzhno-Sakhalinsk radar to 120.6.
Runway 19 are in use. Kinnom 3 Bravo departure. Climb to 192 meters and departure on 120.6.
Россия 1990, confirm initially climb to height 1200 meters.
1,200 meters.
Владивосток 4602, по альфа совпадение.
1,200 meters for 1990.
Россия 1990, read back, correct? Аврора 175, ветер у земли 160 градусов 2 метра в секунду, ВПП 19 от Дельта, взлет разрешаю, удачного полета, до свидания.
Разрешили Аврора 175, спасибо за контроль, до свидания.
Владимир 4602, стояночка для вас будет номер 13 по Гольф, добро пожаловать в Южно-Сахалинск.
13 по Гольфу, Владивосток 4620.
Аэрофлот 7048, сориентируйте нас, где пятая стоянка, а то разметки нету.
Аэрофлот 7048 проехали, занимайте ближайшую.
Спасибо, ближайшую занимаем, Аэрофлот 7048.
Tower 4536, ready for taxi and requesting a Delta departure.
Aurora 4536, taxi to holding point runway 19 via Golf Foxtrot Delta.
Roger, holding point runway 19 via Golf Foxtrot Delta, Aurora 4536, thanks.
There we go.
Аэрофлот 7185, от Дельта готовы?
Да, готовы, Аэрофлот 7185.
Да, 7185, занимайтесь помощью, ожидайте такси.
Well, it looks like we're beginning to move just a tad bit.
Занимайтесь помощью, ожидайте ВПП 19. Аэрофлот 7185, Южно-Сахалинск, вышка. Airbritish Cargo 115, выталкивание и запуск разрешаю носом на северный план полетный, будьте добры.
Donby 7203, request taxi, stand number 6.
It's a tiny little airport, and there are people flying in and people trying to fly out on one runway.
Donby 7203, request taxi.
Gotta love it.
7203, taxi to holding point runway 19 via Delta Foxtrot.
Where'd he come from? He just popped out of nowhere.
Golf Foxtrot Delta 19, Donby 7203.
Аэрофлот 7120, может, пока у коллеги впереди идущего проблемы со связью, может, мы на...
You can, actually, there is a way. If you have like the same aircraft as someone else does, some aircrafts will let you log in and be a co-pilot. There are some people that have done that on Twitch, where two people are actually they're like logged in to the network and one's the co-pilot. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a way to do it. I haven't done it yet. Maybe one of these days that'll be really cool.
Aurora 4536 at Cook Charlie.
No, Charlie, Aurora 4536.
Aurora 4536, surface wind 160 degrees 2 meters per second, runway 19 at taxiway Bravo, cleared for takeoff.
Take runway 19, Aurora 4536.
Wait a minute. What are we doing here? Departure. 19er. And Kenom 3 Bravo.
Последнее вызывающее неразборчиво.
Sakhalinsk Tower, WHC Aurora 1206 with Juliet is ready for engine
Here it
startup.
is. 3 Bravo.
Last station Aurora 5900.
1206.
Okay.
Aurora 1206, Yuzhno-Sakhalinsk Tower. Hello, that's Squawk 4352 and start up on center approved.
Please confirm Squawk was 4357.
Aurora 1206 negative, Squawk 4352.
4352 for Aurora 1206, thank you very much, спасибо.
And Aurora 1206 start up on stand approved.
Startup approved, Aurora 1206, спасибо.
You'll never see this at a real airport. Not with planes this crammed up.
Сибирь 62-22. Ожидайте секундочку.
Some outside shots here. Wow, look at this. We got a big one over there. That looks like that might be a 777 or a 787. I think that's a 737. I think. 747s have the 4 engines. That might be a 757, maybe? I don't know.
Родвинс 9056 готов записать условия на вылет?
Подтверждаю, Родвинс 9056.
Родвинс 9056 в работе ПП-19, схема выхода Кином 3 Браво. После взлета первоначально набирайте высоту 1200 метров и работайте Южно-Сахалинск, круг 120,6.
В работе ВПП-19, схема выхода Кена 3 Браво.
My lights, not my lights on.
200 метров и работаем с кругом после взлета Родвинс 9056.
Родвинс 9056, подтвердите частоту 120,6.
120,6, подтверждаю, Родвинс 9056.
Yeah, my lights are on.
Наверное. Сибирь 6222, готов записать условия?
Готов.
Сибирь 6222, согласно... Поправочка. В рабочем ВП-19 схема выхода.
Maybe turn those on, I guess.
3 Браво. После взлета первоначально набирать высоту 1200 метров. И
Oh, inbound landing, outbound. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen those before. Yeah, well, my lights are on, so...
Спасибо. Первоначальный набор 1200 метров с кругом 120,6, клок 43-47, Сибирь 6222.
I keep looking at their lights, wondering how come my lights don't look like they're on.
Аэрофлот 7185, ветер у земли 160 градусов 2 метра в секунду, ПП-19 от Дельта, взлет разрешаю, удачного полета.
Взлет разрешили, Аэрофлот 7185, спасибо, всего доброго.
Аэрофлот 7120, от Дельта готовы?
Так точно, готов от Дельта, Аэрофлот 7120.
Аэрофлот 7120, занимайте исполнительно, ожидайте ПП-19 от Дельта.
Занимаем исполнительно, ожидаем Аэрофлот 7120.
Yes, I have the Tiger.
7203, I read it. Departure information.
I may not be the biggest, though. If there's a 777 or a 787, they would be the biggest.
7203, runway 19, reduce, Kinom 3 Bravo departure. Initially climb to height 1,200 meters. And the contact
This guy. It's like, hey man, hold up there, Sparky. Wait for the S7.
Departure Canon 3 Bravo, initial 1,200 meters and 120.6 after departure, Danube 7203.
Danube 7203, read back correct.
Сибирь 6222, наверное, не очень уместно, но запроситься надо, готовы к рулению.
Еще раз повторите.
Сибирь 6222 готов предварительно.
Although you can play around with, you know, Sims Online, you do not want to do that here. Because there are people that really take this seriously, because there are actual pilots that are continuing to work on their skills and you know, keep them going, as well as there's actual real air traffic control pilots that do the same thing. So they know that people are on here and they're trying to learn, but they don't if someone's messing around, they don't tolerate it. Which is good, you know, because if there's going to be someone that's going to go on there and troll people and be, you know, be a jerk,
Сибирь 6222.
they'll be gone.
Сибирь 6222 за Данубиусом. Я не знаю, какая у вас там модель. Да,
Yeah, people take their flight simulations seriously.
Сибирь 6222.
I take my flight simulation seriously also, but with like the older flight simulators, where obviously we can't play them online, we just have a little bit more fun with them. But if I'm online playing with others, you know, I'm going to try to do the best that I can.
Airbridge Cargo 1115, Squawk 4353, установите?
Which can be a little anxious because you're, you know, talking with real people and you don't want to mess up and stuff, but so far everyone's been cool, you know. As long as you're cool, they're cool with you, you know. They know people aren't perfect. Kenzo the pizza guy. I don't know if he was really trolling. He just got so offended. I was just saying because me, you, and your roommate, I forgot her name. You know, it's just we were, you know, all talking here on the on Twitch, and it just seemed easier. It's like, hey, put this in, and I was just saying, hey, you know, you come join the stream. It's a little easier for me to tell everyone. It drops out of the group. What, you can't type? No, man, I can't type. That's why I was typing before. Anyway. Well, his lost because we got ourselves a large deluxe pizza. So there. And I recorded it. We have proof. JC, that's right. I thought JC and Zavia were both on the pizza game with us. I thought we had them both.
Sakhalin Tower, Aurora 1206 is ready for taxi.
Aurora 1206, that's Squawk 4352.
Roger that, Squawk 4352, Aurora 1206.
Getting flaps down. Got to get our takeoff flaps. Matter of fact, I might have to bring it down a little bit more.
Сибирь 257, занимайте исполнительное ожидайте ВП 19.
We're going to have a short runway to take off from here.
Aurora 1206, taxi to holding point runway 19 via Foxtrot Delta.
Holding point 19 via Foxtrot Delta, should I taxi in front or behind the Aeroflot 777?
Rossiya 1206, I don't know what way are you facing, so one is taxiway, so you should approach taxiway Bravo and taxi near taxiway Bravo and then turn right.
Taxiway Bravo, then right, Aurora 1206.
Aurora 1206, okay, you're facing north, as I think, so taxi just west and 23.
Affirmative, Aurora 1206, спасибо.
One of these planes is not like the other.
Сибирь 257, взлет разрешили, всего доброго.
Yuzhno-Sakhalinsk Tower, Smart Express 4.
All these times I've been flying smaller planes, and there's all these other bigger ones. Now I have a big one, and everyone else has a smaller one.
Express 45 Quebec, Yuzhno-Sakhalinsk Tower, еще раз здравствуйте. No clearance is required at Yuzhno-Sakhalinsk Airport. Report when you're ready for startup.
Oh yeah, there's a day and night cycle. It's getting dark.
We need some information for departure and use.
Yeah, the sun is going down if you can see the reflection here.
Smart Express 45 Quebec.
Yeah, by the time we land, it's going to be dark. Oh yeah, there's been a day-night cycle since the original Flight Simulator. Back with Microsoft. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1 goes all the way back to that.
Smart Express 45 Quebec, please again.
Smart Express 45 Quebec, please advise us runway news. Runway news we have notice departure and initial climb.
Smart Express 45 Quebec, runway 19 and use, Kino 3 Bravo departure. Initial climb height 1,200 meters and contact Yuzhno-Sakhalinsk radar 120.6, squawk 4352, squawk 4354. Startup would stand approved.
Runway news 19 Kino 3 Bravo departure, initial climb to 1,200 meters, contact Yuzhno-Sakhalinsk radar on 120.6 after departure and squawk 4354. Smart Express 45 Quebec and startup approved.
Yeah, the lights here are beginning to light up because it's starting to get darker. See the lights on the runway? Oh, I think we'll have enough to take off there. Yeah, you can clearly see the lighting effects there.
Южно-Сахалинск вышка, добрый вечер, Аэрофлот 653. Совершите вылет по плану Knevichi, информация Фила на борту.
Россия, поправочка, Аврора 2304, ветер у земли 160 градусов 2 метра в секунду, ПП-19 от Дельта, взлет разрешаю, все добро.
Аврора 2304, ПП-19 от Дельта, взлет разрешаю.
I think this is hydraulic valve, but I don't know where that's coming from.
Ready for taxiway Delta.
Ready for taxiway Delta, 19900. I'm already here. I don't know.
Rossiya 1990, line up and wait, runway 19, taxiway Delta.
Line up and wait, taxiway Delta 19900.
Сибирь 2056, Squawk Charlie.
Squawk Charlie, Сибирь 2056.
What's he talking about
Для
now?
вызывающего, кто запрашивал клиренс. В аэропорту Южно-Сахалинска разрешение не требуется. Готовность к запуску докладывается.
Вас понял, спасибо. Аэрофлот 653.
Well, we're on Delta, but I guess he just wants us to line up and wait. Gonna give us a little bit of room here.
Airflot Aurora 2304, contacting Sakhalinsk.
Radar 120.6.
0.6. Bye bye.
Россия 1990.
1990. Say again, it was distorted.
Rossiya 1990, surface wind 160 degrees 10 meters per second, runway 19 at taxiway Delta, clear for takeoff, bye bye.
Clear for takeoff, 1990. It's time!
Red Wings 9056, занимайте исполнительно, ожидайте ОПП-19 бэктреком.
Занимаем исполнительный и ожидаем ВПП-19 бэктреком. Постараемся побыстрее, Red Wings 9056.
Danobi 7203, ready from taxiway Delta?
No, affirmative, able from Delta.
Danobi 7203, line up and wait, runway 19 at taxiway Delta.
Line up and wait, 19 via Delta, Danobi 7203.
Пум, 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 пум.
6222, готовы записать условия?
62 записали, прямо Мак-3 Браво, там начали набор 1200 метров кругом.
Сибирь 6222, извиняюсь, вспомнил, просто почему-то в формуляре у вас слетело то, что вы записали, спасибо.
Tower, good evening. China Eastern 403.
I think we just barely got up in the air.
Station Airport, Taipei Airport 321. Now is the parking lander information killer received.
China Eastern 403, no IFR clearance at Yuzhno-Sakhalinsk Airport required. Report when ready for startup.
Confirm ready for clearance to my destination airport, China Eastern 403.
China Eastern 403, no IFR clearance required. Report when ready for startup.
Copy, China Eastern 403, thank you.
Danobi 7203, surface wind 160 degrees 2 meters per second, runway 19 at taxiway Delta, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 19, goodbye, Danobi 7203.
Сибирь 6222, готовы от РТ Дельта?
Я готов, Дельта, 6222.
Сибирь 6222, занимайте исполнительное, ожидайте ОПП-19 от РТ Дельта.
I think it's time to switch over here. Man, not that thing again.
Yuzhno-Sakhalinsk, вышка еще раз, здравствуйте, аэропорт 5-3, прошли запуск. Информация Киева на борту.
The heck? This is probably too high here.
Radar, hello, Danobi 7203.
Okay.
Delta Bravo X.
I think we got it a little bit under control, maybe.
Quant 140 by C.
140, Danobi 7203.
Аврора 2304, рабочий Хабаровск, контроль 124,5, до свидания.
Работаем Хабаровск, контроль 124,5. Аврора 2304, спасибо за контроль, до свидания.
Radar control, Rossiya 1990 is with you at 5,400.
Rossiya 990, Khabarovsk, good afternoon, flight level 140.
Climb to flight level 140, Rossiya 1990. Okie dokie. 14,000 feet. There we go. That's Zulu time. That's 10 o'clock Zulu time, is what that is. And what is it locally? It's actually getting dark in Russia. Actually, it might be dark now. Technically, it should be 11:50 Zulu time. I just wound the clock back just a little bit to get a little bit of daylight, because I know it's going to be dark by the time we land. Good time for some external shots here.
Южно-Сахалинск, подход, добрый вечер, Redwings 90-56, 600 метров набираем 1200, кином 3 право.
Redwings 90-56, Южно-Сахалинск, круг, добрый вечер, поздно, посеть, набирайте эшелон 140.
Набираем эшелон 140, посеть, Redwings 90-56.
See, the sun is on its way down. And I think we need to get some lights on in here. There we go. This is a clock button. The clock is right here. Okay, I think that's a timer is what that is.
Russia 1990, contact Khabarovsk control 124.5, bye-bye.
124.5 for 1990. Have a great night.
Delta Bravo X-ray 7203, contact Khabarovsk control 124.5, bye-bye.
Control 1245, bye-bye, Danube 7203.
Сибирь 622, рабочий Хабаровск, контроль 124.5, до свидания.
All right, 124.
Hello, Danube
5.
7203, flight level 140.
Location, say again, a call sign only.
Danubius 7203.
Danubius 7403, Khabarovsk control, hello, climb to flight level 340.
Climb flight level 340, Danubius 7203.
Control Rossiya 1990 is with you at flight level 140.
Danubius 7203, proceed direct to Ballet.
Direct to Ballet, Danubius 7203.
Left station, calling say again, your call and message, you was blocked.
Rossiya 1990 is with you at flight level 140.
Rossiya 1990, Khabarovsk control, hello again. Radar contact, continue climb to flight level 340.
Continue climb to flight level 340, Rossiya 1990. And we now climb to our cruise level, which is 34,000 feet.
Здравствуйте, опознаны. Набирайте эшелон 360.
Набираю эшелон 360, Сибирь 620, 22.
Восток 519, по готовности снижайте эшелон 260.
По готовности снижаемся 260, успех 519.
Россия 7126, по готовности снижайтесь эшелон 270.
По готовности 270 снижаемся. Россия 7126.
Not sure how big your screen is, but you may be able to see some of the stars in the sky here. You know, the new Microsoft Flight Simulator is going to look amazing, but I still have fun with these. Heck, I'm playing all the way back to the first Flight Simulator, and I'm still having fun with them, so... Even if I can't play the new Flight Simulator right away, I'm still having tons of fun with these.
Aerospeed 234, descent to flight level 240.
Descending 240, Россия 234.
Хабаровск, контроль, вечер, выбор экипажа, Red 9056, эшелон 113, набираем 140.
Let's take a look at this clock a little bit more closer here.
Набирайте эшелон 320.
Набираем 320, Red 9056.
Well, that's not quite what I wanted to do there.
Легенда 076, работайте с Южно-Сахалинск, круг.
Okay, so we got a date here. Chronometer. I think that's what this is here. Day, month, I don't think that's what that is. That's the chronometer. Huh. Not quite sure what that's trying to say. But it's Greenwich Mean Time or Zulu time. That's what that is. We are climbing much better on this one than what we did on the first flight. I don't seem to be having too much of a speed issue on this one.
Хабаровск, контроль, Сибирь 2056, вечер, добрый от экипажа, по схеме Кена Андрей Браво, эшелон 1-4,
Сибирь 2056 вызывает.
Совершенно верно, да, Сибирь 2056.
Сибирь 2056, Хабаровск, контроль, здравствуйте, опознан. Набирайте эшелон 380, текущей позиции, курс балет.
Наверное, эшелон 380, текущей позиции, курсом на балет. Спасибо, Сибирь 2056.
First controller, Aurora 2304, flight level 300.
Aurora 2304, sorry, climb to flight level 360.
Flight level 360, Aurora 2304.
Aerospeed 234, descend to flight level 220, contact approach 124.7.
Descending to 20 and approach 124.7. Всего доброго, до свидания.
I was doing a flight from Central America to Mexico, and the sun was going down, but since I was going in that direction, it was almost as if I was chasing the sun. It was interesting. It's like it was like dusk, like almost the whole flight, because I kept going in the direction the sun was setting.
Аэрофлот 7120, разрешите отойти на минутку?
Аэрофлот какой?
Аэрофлот 7120.
Аэрофлот 7120, сообщите ваше число М, пожалуйста.
Well, now we're getting that airspeed thing again.
Вас понял, разрешаю. Аврора 175, сообщите число М.
Аврора 175, 7,8 Мах.
7,8, подтвердите?
Подтверждаю, 7,8, Аврора 175.
Вас понял. Аэрофлот 7185, контроль.
Let's see if I can't pitch the aircraft down a little bit or something.
Точка 80, Аэрофлот 7185.
Аэрофлот 7185.
Where are we at? 26,000 feet?
Для создания интервала на прибытие в Владивостоке.
Уменьшаем. Точка 78, Аэрофлот 7185.
Аврора 175, текущая позиция, курс Браво Гольф.
Текущая позиция, курс Браво Гольф. Аврора 175.
Try to get my speed back up again, and then we'll try to get the rest of the way up to our cruise level.
Flight level 300.
Flight level 300, Aurora 1206, thank you very much.
Red Wings 9056, текущая позиция, курс на Балет.
Each of these planes have their own little intricacies with them.
Aurora 1206, proceed direct to Ballet.
Direct Ballet, Aurora 1206.
And I'm beginning to, figure out the little things on this 747 and things that I'm able to tweak as I fly.
Сибирь 257, сообщите число М.
Сибирь 257.8.
Вас принял. Уменьшайте число М, точка 78.
Гасимся, точка 78, Сибирь 257.
Аэрофлот 7120 на месте.
Аэрофлот 7120, спасибо. Аэрофлот 7120, увеличивайте число М, точка 78.
Увеличиваем число М, точка 78, Аэрофлот 7120.
Okay.
Восток 519, снижайтесь, эшелон 250.
There we go. Or at least we're continuing our climb and our speed is not going down like it was.
Восток 519, снижайте эшелон 220, работайте с подходом 124,7, удачи.
Снижаемся 220, работаем с подходом 124,7. До свидания, Восток 519.
Удачи.
Россия 7126, по ходу к расчетам, мы снижаемся 270.
I had a lot of preparation work I had to do before doing this flight, so copying down the actual flight plan that they want you to fly, getting that with my maps, getting it into the computer, the flight computer, downloading the preferred scenery for all of these airports so that way everyone's seeing the same thing. Yeah, there's a lot. There's quite a bit of prep work that needed to be done.
Proceed direct to Ballet.
Mullets.
Россия 1990, Khabarovsk control.
1990. You said direct to Mullet?
Negative. Россия 1990, proceed direct to Ballet.
Ballot. I'm not seeing ballot. Proceed direct to ballot 1990. Wow. That's way on our flight plan.
Сибирь 6222, текущий позиция, курс Балет.
I had to scroll all the way over. If I click, here it is, ballot. It looks like ballet, actually. If I click on that, this is where it's at in our flight plan, way down here. So they're having us go from here all the way to here. So skipping all this stuff in between. So in order to do this, I've got to come down here, bring up the legs, and go to the next page. Here for ballot, just click, let's see, click clear. Click this. Ballet. And do that. There we go. So I've updated the flight management computer, and the airliner is now changing course direct to that waypoint. Oh, 750 in Skyrim. Yeah, I've heard of that. I've got Skyrim, and I forget how many mods I had on mine. I hadn't played it in the longest time. I'd like to do maybe some videos on Elder Scrolls 1 or 2. They've actually got like a graphic revamp that fans did of, is it 2? Daggerfall? I think it's, yeah, 3 was Morrowind. So yeah, so Daggerfall, I think they've got a I think it's like under the Unity engine or something like that. I saw some stuff on it and it looked really, really cool. I'm going to increase our pitch a little bit here. Gaiman NL, thanks for joining. You are part of the killer community, which is a very killer awesome community. Nice to have you here with us. We're talking Elder Scrolls at the moment. Oh, there's this nice mod set from Morrowind. Man, I forgot what it is, but it's like this combo mod that adds all these nice little things to it. And then, of course, there's that, what was it? The Skywind and man, what was the Oblivion? Yeah, like Oblivion, where you had the Oblivion. You could play Morrowind, but you play it in the Oblivion thing. I think that one was actually completely done. Do you think they'll ever get to Elder Scrolls 6? At this, I mean, like, what was it, like a year or a year and a half ago? They had a teaser for Elder Scrolls 6, and that's all we've seen of it. There hasn't been anything else. I don't know what they're waiting for. But then again, the way some games are going these days, I'm afraid that Elder Scrolls 6 is not going to be as good as, you know, the previous incarnations. Like, it's going to be, it won't be a complete game. It'll be full of bugs. It'll take modders to fix it. Well, C19 maybe, but it's not hard for developers to work from home. Because there are ways that developers can work from home and still be able to communicate with each other.
Добрый вечер, Аврора 590, набираем 140. Аврора 590, Хабаровск контроль, здравствуйте, опознан, набирайте эшелон 340, отправка 240. Набираем 240. Аврора 590.
By the way, welcome to Russian airspace. We are flying over Mother Russia. Yes, this is VATSIM. We are on VATSIM, absolutely. Let me go ahead and just kind of show you where we're at here. So this is Navigraph, which if you do online flight simming, I highly recommend getting this. Worth every penny. Well, it's like $10 a month. You could spend more on fast food. But anyway, this is where we're at. This is the flight plan. ATC is having us bypass all of this and going directly here to Ballet. It looks like ballet, but guy pronounced it as ballot. So yeah, we're heading directly here. Now, if I were to pull up, now we are Rossiya 19990 or SDM 1990. Okay, so here is the everyone that's on VATSIM right now. There's 945 people flying. That doesn't include the controllers. Here's where everyone is at right now. This is the event. Leg number 2 out of 32 flights. We are
340.
Let's see if we can find us here.
Climb to flight level 340, Aeroflot 1743.
Airport 1743, proceed direct to...
Here we are, right here. I'm right here. Click on that. This is me right here. Rossiya, Russian Airlines. 28 minutes up in the air. We're going to Vladivostok, Russia.
Airport 9001, Khabarovsk Control, hello. Climb to flight level 140.
Yep, that is where we are.
Flight level 140, Aeroflot 9001, thank you.
Aeroflot 9001,
the software, this is prepared, Lockheed Martin's prepared, or P3D. This is version 4.5. The plane is PMDG, it's a PMDG 747. And then the software to get on the VATSIM is this right here, vPilot. So you use this to log into their server, and then it tells you, you know, which frequencies are in range, and you tune into it on your aircraft, and it will tune in here and everything. This is where you put up you follow your flight plan and everything. Yep, so that is everything there. And if you like VATSIM flights, I have a brand new series over on my YouTube channel that started last week called VATSIM Ventures, where I'll be doing a tour around the world, and it's going to be online with VATSIM. So it's going to be from airport to airport, and it's going to be online, talking with real people that are controlling airspaces. And it's going to be a long series. I've got like 35 episodes worth of footage that I've shot. I've been doing a lot of work. So that series, it's going to be a very long series, but I have a lot of flights recorded for it already. Yeah, but if you're looking for something to really give you that, you know, something to watch that, you know, gives you kind of a good feeling on how VATSIM is, especially when traveling, I think you'll like it. There's one episode out, and the second one will come out tonight. So episode 2 comes out tonight.
180, please confirm.
And it starts in Germany, and I've been flying to Sweden, London, Spain, Portugal. I've flown to the Caribbean, South America, South Africa, Mexico. I've done some flights in the United States, some in Canada. And all of these flights are going to be connecting with each other in this series. So it's going to be really neat, because you're going to be able to hear all these different types of people from all over the world, and the different languages and the different accents. And it's like the coolest thing ever. You know, being able to fly around the world and hear all this. This is just pretty cool. And I have a lot more flight simulation videos on the channel besides that. So if you like classic flight simulators, I have a ton of them. All the way back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 1. I've got Commodore 64, Amiga, Microsoft Flight Simulators 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got X-Plane on there. I have a video of X-Plane 5. I just recently got X-Plane 6 and 8 in the mail. X-Plane 7 is on its way, and X-Plane 9 is on its way, and I'll be doing videos on those as well. So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff on the channel. Plenty of stuff to choose from to be entertained. And some of it can be rather entertaining because I don't know how to land an airliner to save my life. I'm a little better with the modern simulators, but the older simulators, oh heck. Trying to land an airliner with an old simulator is like, because the flight mechanics aren't there, so it's like trying to fly a rock.
2304, Aurora control.
Aurora 2304.
Aurora 2304, you can expect ILS runway 25 left via Dagus 8 Charlie arrival and report your Mach number.
Mach number is decimal 7.
Runway 25. Is that at our... I wonder. Oh yeah. There is a runway 25 at the airport. That's probably the one that will be given.
Affirmative, Dagus 8 Charlie, and reduce Mach decimal 78 for spacing.
Reduce Mach decimal 78, Aurora 2304.
Well, we're coming back over to mainland, according to this.
Radar, Danube 7203, go ahead.
We'll get some exterior shots here.
Danube 7203, you can expect ILS runway 25 left via Dagus.
Get some pretty exterior shots that you can see.
Report your Mach number.
Expect ILS 25 left, Dagus 8 Charlie arrival, and we have Mach decimal 77, Danube 7203.
Roger. Rossiya 1990, Khabarovsk control.
Rossiya 1990 with you.
Rossiya 1990, expect ILS runway 25 left via Dagus 8 Charlie and report your Mach number.
Expect runway 25 left and one moment. Let's see, Mach is
Aurora 2304, proceed direct to
0.83.
Aurora 2304, proceed direct to Bravo Golf.
Aurora 512, проблем с симулятором.
Try to get back with him here.
Хорошего контроля.
Aurora 590?
Да, Aurora 511.
Очень жаль, удачи.
Да, вам того же.
Rossiya 1990. My Mach number is decimal 83. Which arrival is it from Dagus?
Rossiya 1990, Dagus 8 Charlie arrival, and reduce Mach decimal 77 for spacing for arrival.
Dagus 8 Charlie and reduce to decimal 77 for Mach. Alright. Let's go ahead and reduce our Mach speed here.
403 asking for climb to my cruising altitude.
China Eastern 403.
Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and add, he said the Dagus 8 Charlie, which is this one right here. That will get our arrival in. Well, that's not much, is it? And then I can go ahead and go over here to the flight management computer. And we can plug all that in over here too. Okay, so arrivals at UHWW, which is where we're going. It's supposed to be runway 25. 25 left. And he said the Dagas 8 Charlie. Yeah, this one right here. Okay, that should get everything into the computer.
Аврора 175, продолжайте снижение эшелон 220, работайте с Владивосток, подход 124,7.
Снижайся 220, работаем на Владивосток 124,7. Спасибо за контроль, всего доброго, до свидания, здоровья.
Будь здоров. Аэрофлот 7185, снижайтесь эшелон 250. Аэрофлот 7185, снижайтесь эшелон 250.
Which sim to buy between FSX Steam or X-Plane? Okay, I can tell you. Well, one, I've got videos on both on my channel, so if you wanna compare them, you might want to check out what I have. It's called a World Tour Series. They all fly from the same airport to the same airport. They all follow the same flight plan. So if you want to compare what it looks like from airport to airport, you might find that interesting. Now, second thing, if you want to fly online with VATSIM, then I would recommend going with FSX Steam instead of X-Plane. The reason is that I tried to play X-Plane on VATSIM, and if X-Plane cannot hold steady at a certain frame rate, then you get kicked off. The program, this thing here, will kick you off automatically. Because I don't know what it is with the programming, but with Microsoft Flight Simulator or P3D, even if you're lagging, your plane is still flying in real time. But if your plane lags in X-Plane, then for the air traffic controllers, you look like this. It's like you slow and you speed up. It gets really bad. And so, unless you have a supercomputer with like an i7, i9, and a RTX, GTX 1080, 2080, whatever, then I would go with FSX Steam, to be honest with you. Visually, X-Plane 11 looks fantastic, and it flies great, but it also doesn't have the wealth of third-party content that you can get, such as the PMDG 747 that I've got right here. And you can get the FS2 Crew, which enables you to talk to the co-pilot, and there's all these little third-party programs that you can get that X-Plane just doesn't have. But X-Plane is great in its own way too. I mean, I don't like one over the other. I like them both for different reasons. No, I'd go for the Steam version. The reason why I suggest the Steam version is because it'll be easy to install, as opposed to the boxed edition. The boxed edition is not as easy to install. The Steam edition is easy to install, and it's inexpensive. I think Steam is selling it for like $10 or something. And sometimes you can get it on sale for $5. I mean, it's an old simulator, but it's still in use. And even when Flight Simulator 2020 comes out, I don't think people are going to drop FSX that quickly because of all the content that people have built up over the years. They're not going to leave that quickly. So for the price, with you wanting to learn, you can't go wrong with FSX, honestly. Very inexpensive. It'll get you started, and then you can kind of slowly go from there. I hope that helps. And a couple of sites that you're going to want to bookmark is flightsim.com and also AvSim, AVSIM. Bookmark those two sites because you'll be able to get downloadable content for FSX. So user-created content for airports and aircraft. There's a whole bunch of it, which you'll be able to get for no cost.
Bravo Golf, Penalty 7203.
Aurora 2304, Khabarovsk Control.
For 2304.
Aurora 2304.
The sites. Hang on a second.
My speed is .781 Mach.
Those right there. You want to bookmark those two sites.
411.
Websites.
And Aurora 2304, please don't use acceleration.
Those are the two websites that I go to get not third party, custom content, user created content. Yeah, if you love flying, you'll enjoy it. Just take it a little bit at a time and see what's out there. You'll have a lot of fun. Oh, really? Interesting. I have two videos on my channel when I was first trying out X-Plane because I wasn't sure if I really wanted to get it or not. And so I got the demo version, and the first episode was like, is it really this fugly? Because it generates roads and stuff, but sometimes it just looks absolutely awful. Well, I didn't have this scenery turned up high enough to where it was generating enough autogen. So instead I had these roads that were just kind of crooked and all this other stuff. And then I figured it out on the second episode and it looked a lot better. Yeah, I was not impressed the first time I looked at it, but then when I figured out that I needed to adjust something in my settings, then it started looking a lot better. And I do have a series on my channel for X-Plane. It's called X-Plane Escapades. I've got cinematic flight sim videos on the channel also. That's one of them. But yeah, I got a whole bunch of stuff on the channel. Like Now, I was telling you about the old X-planes. Here's X-plane 6 right here. And this is X-plane 8. X-plane 5's in the box. As far as all the older simulators, what I have on the channel is not just like the default. I've been collecting add-ons and stuff for all of them. So, for example, this is Concorde for Flight Simulator 2002 and 2004. I have a Concorde for Flight Simulator 98. I have a ton of stuff.
Aurora 2304, reduce Mach 0.73.
Yeah, there's a ton of stuff, and I wish I had more time to do more types of stuff. Because I want to be able to get some game reviews and stuff up on the channel to help people out, such as yourself, who's looking for certain types of things, like certain types of add-ons, whether or not, you know, is this going to work out for me or not. Those take a bit of time to get out, but yeah, I'm hoping to get a little bit more of that on the channel. And there's more on there besides Flight Simulator. There's everything gets loud. I've got truck simulators on there, cooking simulator. I'm working on a bus simulator series. There's The Sims. There's Minecraft. I've got some other things that are on the way also. Yeah, there's about 1,080 videos on my channel. There's a lot.
Аэрофлот 7120, продолжайте снижение эшелон 220, работайте Владивосток, подход 124.
Oh, you'll do fine. You'll do fine.
Продолжаем снижение до 220-го эшелона и работаем с подходом 124,7 Аэрофлот 7120.
Start with the general aviation aircraft first. You know, start with your Cessna and your prop airplanes. Start with those, and then you can work your way up to trying to fly one of these things. For the longest time, I was just flying general aviation because I wasn't always the best at airliners. I'm still not the greatest at airliners. So I'm still trying to learn and figure this thing out. Yeah, but you'll get it. Don't try to rush it.
Сибирь 257, при переходе на узлы скорость 270 узлов. При переходе на узлы 270 узлов, Сибирь 27.
Some weird looking shaped clouds here.
Сибирь 257, уменьшение скорость 250 узлов до команды. До команды уменьшаем 250.
I don't know if it's going to be dark when we land or not. We're going west in the direction of the, well, not quite in the direction of the sun, but we're following the sun. Have I played Elite Dangerous? No, I have not. I've looked at it, but I have not played it. I do have 2 other games, well, 3 other games that are kind of like it. No Man's Sky, which I have some videos on, and I am going to be getting back to that. That series has been on hiatus for a bit. There's another series called Empyrean Galactic Survival, which is on Steam. That one I really like. And I have another one called Space Engineers, which is nah. I haven't really been able to get too much into it. But I have looked at Elite Dangerous, and I kind of thought about it. I did try out EVE Online for a little bit. You want to talk about learning curves? I think EVE Online is a big learning curve.
7203. What is the Mach number? Your maximum Mach number?
Maximum Mach decimal 81, that'll be 7203.
Yeah, I love No Man's Sky. It is so much better now than what it was.
Increase Mach decimal 80, that'll be 7203.
They have done an incredible job to that game.
Redwings 9056, уменьшайте число m.75.
Уменьшаем .75, Redwings 9056.
Россия 1990, reduce Mach decimal 76.
Reduced to Mach 76 for Rossiya 1990. That's not much lower than what I have.
1206, report your Mach number.
All right, down to decimal 76 we go.
Aurora 1206, reduce Mach decimal 75.
Decimal 75, Mach for Aurora 1206.
Сибирь 6222, уменьшайте число m.76.
Точка 76, Сибирь 6222.
I'd like to learn, I'd like to learn a little bit more about EVE Online, but the amount of time you got to spend on that, I'd rather just focus on the flying.
7203 ready for descent.
But I checked it out a little bit, and it was good.
250.
250, that'll be 7203.
As far as like Space Online games go. I like the Star Trek Online game. It's not EVE Online, obviously, but the Star Trek Online game is fun. I've bought Federation and Klingon starships with it, and I've got a ton of characters, ton of ships. And I like the story. I like the story, the story progression that's in the game too. It's got a lot of depth. It's been out for so long. They've got a lot of story behind it. Yeah, I've heard about Star Citizen. There's another one too that I heard of. I forgot what it was called. Like Dual Stars, Dual Suns, something. I forget. Oh, bye.
Россия 1990, proceed direct to Bravo Golf.
Rossiya 1990.
Россия 1990, proceed direct to Bravo Golf.
Bravo, what did he say? Rossiya 1990. You said proceed direct to, is it the NDB Bravo Golf?
Affirmative, proceed direct to Bravo Golf NDB.
Wilco, Rossiya 1990. Okay. Time to make another bit of a change here. I'm going to click on this, click on that, and we're altering our flight. So he's having us go to this NDB here. So here we are, and we're going directly to here now. And we don't have too much further to go. The airport's right here. Here we are. So we'll probably be landing here pretty soon, I imagine.
Влево курс на Браво Гольф, 9056.
Oh no, you're not making me sleepy. Don't worry. And this is not Steam. This is prepared. This is Lockheed Martin's prepared, or P3D.
Can I say again for the 7203?
I have done videos on Steam, and I have done them on also the regular boxed edition. I have all of them, and I'm doing videos with all of them. So, but no, I'm using P3D for this because this is 64-bit instead of 32-bit. But I got to tell you that sometimes prepared really irritates me because it'll just crash for stupid, silly reasons. So it gets to irritate me after a bit, but
Mark decimal 74 Aurora 1206.
yeah, but I'm glad you're following me because you'll get notified of when I do streams, because I'll do streams on the different types of flight simulators. So sometimes I will do FSX Steam, and sometimes I'll do the regular boxed FSX, and sometimes I've done FS9 or Flight Simulator 2000, 2002. I've done a lot of those, and so you'll get notifications of those when I do come online. And oftentimes I try to get into the habit of letting people know ahead of time on my Twitter, stating, hey, I'm going to be going live on Twitch in a bit, or I'm going to do this the next day, to kind of give people an idea that I'm going to be coming on, because I don't have a set schedule for Twitch. I try to do it throughout the week, but I have other things.
Descend to flight level 250.
I think you said 250. Descend to flight level 250, Rossiya 1990. Yeah, so I got things, real life things too, so it's kind of hard to do it all the time. One of these days I hope to be able to stream full time and do videos full time. That's my goal. Because I love making videos. When I was younger, I wanted to get into filmmaking and making my own types of films and videos and stuff, and
Rossiya 1990, reduce Mach decimal 74.
Reduce to Mach decimal 74 for Rossiya 1990. Let's see. Reducing our speed here. Yeah, so I love both. I love doing the video production and the editing and stuff, but I also love doing the streaming so that way I can chat with my viewers and interact and have y'all join me on these videos. It's fun. It's great to have all of you here with me. That sounded weird. He's like that was almost a Charlie Brown type of walk, 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 walk.
Россия, Сибирь 2056, уменьшайте число М, точка 7.0.
Точка 7.0, Сибирь 2056, уменьшаем.
Let's see here.
Aurora 1206, reduce Mach decimal 72.
Okay, I don't see ILS
72 Aurora 1206.
Сибирь 62
in here just yet.
Mach, установите точка 78.
Мах, точка 78, Сибирь 62.
I think I put the ILS in here. Runway 25 left.
Россия 1990. Reduce speed 250 knots or less.
Reduce speed to 250 knots or less. Rossiya 1990. Alright, time to change this. We'll change it to... We'll lower our speed down to 240 knots.
Сибирь 2056, снижайтесь эшелон 270.
Снижаемся 270, Сибирь 2056.
Радвинкс 9056, на эшелоне 260, прибор на 230 узлов. На эшелоне 260 будем 236, а Радвинкс 9056.
It might actually be nighttime by the time we land. Or close to it. Are there any more lights I can turn on in here? Because it's like there's light here, but there's not light. Well, I don't need to see any of that stuff. Let me look at my controls here. Show me some lights. Light. Aisle stand panel floodlight. Here, I don't know. Let's turn this on and see what that does. What other lights do we have here? No.
Россия 1990, descend to flight level 240.
Descend to flight level 240, Rossiya 1990.
Россия 1990, continue descend to flight level 220 and contact approach 124.7.
Descend to flight level 220, contact approach on 124.7, Rossiya 1990. Yeah, this is totally getting dark. I can't even see it now. Alright, let's see. Okay, we're going down to 220.
Сибирь-2056, продолжайте снижение, эшелон 260.
Let's get this changed here to approach.
Сибирь-2056.
И Сибирь-2056 на эшелоне 260.
1, 2, 4.
230 узлов приборной.
0.70.
Скорость 230 узлов, приборная после эшелон 26.
7203, high speed approved, descent to height 1500 meters on QSD 1015.
High speed approved, descent 1500 meters by KFE 1015, then it'll be 7203.
Approach Rossiya 19990 is with you at flight level 230.
Rossiya 19990, Vladivostok approach, good evening, identified for separation to left heading 180, descend to flight level 100.
Descend to flight level 100 and turn to 180 for... Was it turn to 180 or reduce speed to 180?
Rossiya 19990, turn left heading 180.
Turn left 180. Alright. Turn left
180. Никакой скорости
180.
Сибирь-257, 220 и менее удерживайте. 220 не менее, понял, Сибирь-27. Сибирь-257, 220 или менее.
Alright, so we are on our way here. I'm going to go ahead and change this. We can still utilize the co-pilot stuff over here. Okay, well, that's not quite what I was hoping to do, but alright. So I got nice little light here underneath the dash. There's got to be something over here for this. I'll be dang, I don't know where it's at.
Rossiya 19990, descend to flight level 100.
Sending the flight level 100, Rossiya 19990. I forgot to do that.
Сибирь-257, работает Владивосток старт, 119-65.
Текстила, эшелон 240, снижаемся 220, минимально на чистом крыле.
Сибирь-257, работаем с вышкой 119-5, все хорошо, до свидания. Владивосток подход, кто вызвал?
Alright, there we go.
9056, добрый вечер, информация Кила.
Now we're going down.
Снижаемся 220, минимально на чистом крыле этаж.
Радио 9056, Владивосток подход, добрый вечер, опознанный, снижайтесь эшелон 180 и поддерживайте минимально на чистом.
Get ourselves some nice external shots here. That way you can all see this. Look at that shot right there.
Rossiya 19990, turn right heading 300.
Turn right heading 300, Rossiya 19990.
Rossiya 1990, expedite descending, proceed direct north.
What did he say? I didn't catch that. Rossiya 1990, say again.
Rossiya 1990, proceed direct D north, Delta India November Oscar Romeo, expedite descending.
Dina. Rossiya 1990. One moment while I check that on the map. Dina.
Владивосток, подход, Сибирь 2056, вечер добрый от экипажа, снижаемся, эшелон 220, скорость 240 узлов.
Let's see. Diener, here it is. This is the one he wants us to go to, right here.
Снижаемся, эшелон 150, Сибирь 2056.
Владивосток, подход, Сибирь 6222, здравствуйте. Информация Кила, скорость 230, снижается эшелон 220.
Here it is, Diener.
Россия 6222, Владивосток, подход, здравствуйте, опознан, сохраните эшелон 230, борт ниже.
Сохраняй эшелон 230, Сибирь 6222.
Approach Rossiya 1990.
Rossiya 1990.
I'm proceeding direct to Diener. Am I still going to flight level 100 or lower than that?
Rossiya 1990, descent to height 1,500 meters on QFU 1015.
1,500 meters, 1990. Of course, that's meters, and I have no idea what the I don't know what it is in meters. I don't have the set for meters.
Danube 7203, descent height 1,200 meters, clear at ILS, runway 25 left.
1,200, clear ILS, 25 left, Danube 7203.
Сибирь 6222, снижайтесь, эшелон 160 для интервала, вправо курс 280.
Снижается эшелон 160, вправо курс 280, Сибирь 6222.
I'll get an idea here by looking at the ILS chart and see if... Okay, I think I have an idea where they want me at.
Rossiya 1990, high speed approved.
High speed approach. What did he say? Rossiya 1990. Say again?
Rossiya 1990, high speed approved.
High speed approach, Rossiya 1990.
Danube 7203, contact Vladivostok Tower 119.5, bye bye.
119.
So what does that mean? I'm going to be flying in like a rocket? High speed approach, is that what he wants me to do? He wants me to go in really, really quickly? Oh, this'll... What could go wrong? What could go wrong with the killer gamer flying in at an expedited speed? Nothing that I can think of.
Сибирь 2056, Владивосток, подход.
Сибирь 2056.
Сибирь 2056, влево курс 180 для интервала.
Влево курс 180, Сибирь 2056.
Рейлинг 9056, вправо курс 240.
Вправо 240, рейлинг 9056.
I'm finding some lights for some other stuff here, but man, I am not finding any lights for some of this other stuff.
Рейлинг 9056, снижайтесь 1800 метров, QFI 10-15, ускорите снижение по возможности.
Снижаемся 1800 метров, QFI 10-15.
There, I got some lights there.
И мы либо так снижаемся, либо нам ускориться надо, чтобы быстрее снижаться.
That's a little better. I still don't got any lights on this though.
Скорость 250 или менее, рейлинг 9056.
Alright, let's tune on the auto brakes. Whoops. I always put max auto on the auto brakes.
Снижаемся, эшелон 8-0, Сибирь 25-6.
Сибирь 62-22, снижайтесь, эшелон 9-0.
Снижается эшелон 9-0, Сибирь 62-22.
Red Wings 90-56, следуйте прямо на Динор. Прямо на Динор, Red Wings 90-56. Россия 1990, continue descent height 1,200 meters, clear at ILS approach, runway 25 left.
Descend to 1,200, clear for IRLS approach. 19090. Oh my. This is where it's going to get scary.
Сибирь 62-22, влево курс 160.
Влево 160, Сибирь 62-22.
There it is. I see the airport. We're going way too fast.
Red Wings 90-56, продолжайте снижение 1200 метров, разрешаю заход Илс, Батупай 25 лево. Продолжаем снижаться 1200 метров, заход Илс 25 лево разрешили, Red Wings 90-56. Россия 1990, contact Vladivostok Tower 119.5, bye.
Oh, jeez, I can't control anything. 119.5, 19090, bye-bye.
Сибирь 20-56, следуйте прямо на Динор.
Следуем прямо на Динор, Сибирь 20-56.
Sounds like we're playing Space Invaders. Tower Rossiya 1990 is with you on the approach.
Vladivostok Tower, correction, Rossiya 1990, Vladivostok Tower, good evening, continue approach runway 2 left.
Continue approach Rossiya 1990.
Correction, runway 25 left.
25 right. Sounds like we're about ready to explode. Roop, 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 roop. I never said I was a professional. Yeah, I'm flying this thing in manually because the autopilot was not capturing the glide slope, the localizer quick enough.
Then this 7203, turn left to Mike and contact Vladivostok ground 121.7, bye-bye.
1000. Left on Mike, ground 117, runway 7203, bye.
Rossiya 1990, wind is variable 1 meter per second, runway 25 left, clear to land, Lockheed to the west, via taxiway Charlie.
25 left, cleared land, exit to the left, 1990.
Rossiya 1990, please confirm exit via taxiway Charlie.
Exit via taxiway Charlie.
Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
Too low terrain. Too low terrain. Too low terrain. Blah 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 blah.
Добрый вечер, Red Wings 90-56, заход Илс 25 лево.
Red Wings 90-56, Vladivostok Star, здравствуйте, продолжайте заход в ВП 25 лево.
Here we go, one of my infamous landings.
Продолжаем заход 25 лево, Red Wings 90-56.
Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
Taxiway. Caution, taxiway.
Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low.
Come on.
30.
Down. Ah! Probably a little rough. Oh my word. Of course, I don't know where Charlie is at.
Vacate via mic at the end of the runway.
Vacating via mic at the end of the runway. Whew. You got like, he's like, exit on taxiway Charlie. I don't know where that's at. Come on. Get moving there, buddy. Come on. Move. Move. It's a 747. Come on now. Oh, man, this thing needs to shut up here. We're getting this because the autopilot's disengaged and flaps are not a... Oh, I know what's... I had the spoilers down. That's why I was not moving anywhere.
On taxiway. On taxiway.
Yeah, if you want to know how to fly an airliner, I'm not the one you want to watch. Oh my word, when is this thing going to...
Разрешили освобождение влево на Чарли, 25 лево, Readings 9056.
Maybe I broke it.
1990, contact with Vladivostok ground on frequency 121.7, bye-bye.
121.7, 1990, have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Oh, the brakes! I have the auto brakes on, so that's why I'm not going anywhere. Oh, it is on disarm. Oh, I don't know. It feels like I'm like scraping by on the taxiway trying to move. 121.7. There we go. Ground Rossiya 1990, clear the runway.
Rossiya 1990, ground, keep rolling via mic, turn right at Romeo, take gate number Alpha 4, gate 4.
Gate 4 for Rossiya 1990. Alright, well, while this thing warms up here, so that way we can try to get here, let's pull up the maps for the airport. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so here we are. We're taking Mike. What did he say? A4 or something? Parking. 4. Oh, right there. It's right in front of that building. So it's right here, right around here. I need to turn my landing lights off. That's dark. I can't see nothing there. I'm not even sure if I have my taxi lights on. Do I have a flat tire? I don't seem to be moving very fast. Seriously, I'm not moving. Look at this. I'm like stuck. I'm not moving. I'm barely moving. Maybe I blew a tire.
Danibus 7203 on Broxton.
Yeah, no, that's all up. That's weird.
Danubis 7203, thanks for flight. Good day.
Владивосток руление, добрый вечер, Red Wings 9056, освободили по Чарли.
Well, at least we're moving now. We weren't before.
Red Wings 9056, извините, нет, не можем, мы уже майк заняли.
Yeah, true story. I bought this plane today. I bought it for this event. This 10-day, 32-flight event. Man, this thing really doesn't like me.
По Майку Ромео занимаем сценку 1, подтверди, пожалуйста, Red Wings 9056.
Подтверждаю, гейт Альфа-1.
Альфа-1 по Майку Ромео, Red Wings 9056.
Rossiya 1990, ground.
Rossiya 1990 with you.
Traffic is at Airbus C21, slow traffic.
And I can't hear them because of all the alert sounds. Say again for Rossiya 1990.
Rossiya 1990, you have traffic ahead of you, Airbus C21, follow for him.
Roger, see the traffic and we'll follow. I had to click outside of the simulator so I didn't have to hear the alert signs. He's like talking to me and all I hear is what? What? Oh, that's what you were saying. Yeah, we'll just click out of that and not listen to that. But hey, we can get a nice external view here. Maybe. Well, my taxi lights are on. At least I figured that much out. Oh, hey, Arrow. Nice to see you again. Okay, so if we go back into the plane, yeah, that's what I'm getting. One, it's telling me my flaps aren't configured, my star's not configured. I'm just getting all kinds of errors. So I'm just clicking outside of the simulator so it shuts up. Oh, well, how do I turn that thing off? Well, the engines are high, but I'm barely moving. I had to bring the engines up high in order for me to move. I wasn't moving. Oh, that could be the problem. course, it's so dark here, I can't even see this. I think I turned it off. Well, see, now I'm not moving at all now. Yeah, the parking brakes are off. And I made sure that the spoilers were up. Spoilers were up, flaps were up. I made sure the auto brakes were turned off. I don't think the plane likes me because I landed it too hard. Which, you know, never happens on this channel.
Владивосток, управление, Сибирь 2056, вечер, добрый от экипажа. После посадки на РД.
Landing aircraft hard? Nah, not us.
Владивосток, управление, здравствуйте, рулите по Майк, Ромео, гейт номер 2 ваш.
Гейт номер 2 по Майк, Ромео, Сибирь 2056, спасибо.
What this plane is sailing is, get me another pilot, get me another pilot, get me another pilot, please, 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 get me another pilot. The auto brakes are off. I did turn them off. Here, I'll show you. See, they're off. Here's the auto brakes. They're off. See what I mean? Is there a light for this center dash? Because it is dark. I can't even see it. Here, let me get a little bit close. No, that doesn't help one bit. I can't see this. I know there's a dome light here somewhere. It's on one of those pages of those 4 manuals that have like 200 pages in them. It's in there somewhere. Oh, here we go. We're moving a little better than before. Primary flight display. You know what? I think I do remember seeing it there. Under here? Well, we're kind of moving. Oh no! Warning again! No, this is the 747. I thought about getting the 737. It would have been cheaper. I'm not trying to take off with anything. I am trying to move though. Oh, it turned on. The auto throttle was not off. I thought I had it off. I'm getting some reflective light, but at least I can see it now. I'm stuck. I'm not moving. See what I mean? I have to move this thing at full speed just to get it to crawl. I think I blew the tires or something. Here, we'll park right here underneath the name of the airport. He said Park 4. I think this is Park 4. I don't know. The mechanics need something to do, you know what I mean? So we brought them something. Do you see how I have the engines on high and I'm barely moving? Yeah. I have no idea. But I think we're here though. Oh my, what a mess. Alrighty. Well, that is it for today. I've actually got real work I've got to do now. So this was day 1 out of 10 for this series. So there's going to be, I'll be doing this for the next 9 days. So be sure to keep an eye here on Twitch as well as my Twitter. I'll make announcements. I'll let y'all know when I'll be on. But yeah, this is going to be an interesting journey over Mother Russia. So it's fun, and as we go, maybe I'll get better at this plane. maybe I'll read the 200-page manual before then. And maybe I'll learn where all the light switches are on this plane, because there's a lot of lights and switches and knobs and things. So, anyways, thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate it. You guys are the best. You guys are awesome. I will see you tomorrow. I think it's like 1 o'clock Zulu time or something like that. But yeah, it'll be on there, and I'll keep you guys up to date. So hope to see ya next time. Have a great day and a great evening and a killer awesome day and evening, and stay safe and healthy, and have a good Friday and a good weekend. RJP, hey, you just came by and I'm just not logging off, but the flight will be you can still rewatch it. You can see how horrible my landing was. Alrighty, we'll see you guys. Be safe out there.